there, and welcome to the first episode of OBG Real Estate Report. My name is Alparslan Dahri, and I'm a working real estate agent here in Dubai at Dubai's biggest agency, power brokerage, OBG One Broker Group. This week, we take an up-close look at the Dubai real estate market. We look at the number and value of real estate transactions 2017 compared to the previous years. We also compare the off-plan market to the ready market and understand which market is actually bigger. And at the end of the video, we look at the prices per square foot in the different freehold areas to get a good sense of today's market prices. So let's get started. So if we look at the year of 2015, we see the total transactions reached 81 billion UAE dirhams. Now in 2016, it dropped to 70 billion, which is a decline of around 16%. However, if we look at the amount of transactions, in 2015 it was 33,000 and in 2016 it dropped to 30,000. So yes, in value we have seen a bit of a decline, but if we look at the amount of transactions, really not a lot has changed. If we look at the first quarter of 2017, it was a very first strong quarter where we have reached 24 billion UAE dirhams in sales. If you look at the first quarter in 2016, it was only 14 billion. So it jumped from 14 to 24, which is almost a 60% increase. So a very strong first quarter. If we look at the second quarter of 2017, it's very much in line with 2016 and 2015. So all in all, we can say the first quarter of this year has been very strong, and in the second quarter we again have seen a very reasonable amount of numbers. So in our next slide, we're going to look at the off-plan market versus the ready market. We see in the first quarter of 2017 that 44% of all transactions were actually off-plan and 55% of all transactions were ready apartments. So almost half of everything transactions were off-plan. Now if we look at the second quarter of 2017, we see the proportions kind of shifted to a third off-plan and two-thirds were ready apartments. Now if we compare that to the previous years, 2015 and 2016, we see that it's kind of always the same trend, that one-third of all properties are off-plan and two-thirds ready apartments. Sometimes it peaks to 40 or almost 50%, but in most cases is one-third. So on our next slide, we're looking at the prices per square foot. Dubai Marina around 1400 dirhams per square foot for an average apartment. Of course, if you're looking at the original 6 towers by Emaar, prices can go up to even 2,000, 2,300 dirhams per square foot. But for an average apartment, it is around 1400. Now Business Bay is around 1300 dirhams per square foot. Downtown, very nice to see, no matter what happens to the market, always around 1900 dirhams per square foot. Again, this is on average. If you're talking about an apartment that has full Burj Khalifa view, it can go even up to 3,000 dirhams per square foot. Very interesting to see is City Walk in Jumeirah, very well designed, good quality product in an amazing location, was able to reach 1900 dirhams per square foot without any difficulties. So that's proof whenever developers choose to go for an excellent product in a good location, prices of around 1900 dirhams can be reached. So investors are looking for more affordable options. We see in the next slide that areas like Sports City, International City, IMPZ are offering properties ranging from 800 to approximately 1000 dirhams per square foot. So here they can pick up a unit with a more affordable ticket price and a higher rental return. So in conclusion, we can see that 2017 has seen a very strong first quarter, and also the second quarter has shown very good numbers. The off-plan market continues to boom. Dubai continues to launch off-plan projects and continues to sell them. And also, if you look at the prices per square foot, City Walk is a very good example of a well-designed, good quality product in an amazing location, which was able to reach around 1900, even 2000 dirhams per square foot without any difficulties. So that's it for this week. Thank you for watching the first episode of OBG Real Estate Report. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For all your real estate inquiries, visit obg.ae or go to one of our offices in Boulevard Plaza, Marina Plaza, or Business Bay. And remember, no matter where your next investment takes you, make sure it's profitable. See you guys next week.